Hey, so I wanted to share my thoughts on the Loqueesha movie trailer. So if you haven't seen the trailer, basically this is going to be a movie about a white guy who gets a job as a radio show host giving people advice because when he sent in the submission, he pretended to be a black woman named Loqueesha. So a lot of people are talking about the racial undertones with this movie trailer. The thing that sticks out to me is this picture where they're associating the name Loqueesha with a fat, dark-skinned black woman, okay? But outside of that, I'm more so going to talk about how other groups of people have mastered the art of sarcasm to the point where we don't realize the ways that people make fun of us. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like as black women, a lot of us, we look at stuff and we know that people are making fun of us, but we don't think about the sarcasm, you know? So, in the trailer, you see that large groups of people across racial lines fall in love with this radio character named Loqueesha. And that's a play on the fact that the general public likes certain images of black women. You know, the loud, quote unquote, ratchet black woman who's also matronly enough to be able to give you life advice, right? Another thing that stood out to me about the movie trailer is that in one part you have a black woman saying that Loqueesha is a role model for all black women. And I'm like, okay, that's sarcasm, because they are making fun of the images that a lot of black women support. They're making fun of the fact that it's very easy to package something in a certain way and get support from black women. All people have to do is say, this is who I am. And a lot of times we don't even verify anything about what they're telling us before we just throw support and money behind them. So I was like, I was like, okay, that's a good point. The other thing I noticed is the radio show's producer is a black man. And so there's a section of the movie trailer where you have this black guy telling this white man that it's not a crime for him to pretend to be a black woman. You know, you have him just shrugging it off as they're about to start another show. And I thought that was interesting too, because, okay, here you have this black man helping a white man deceive the public. Okay, in particular, black women, because a lot of the supporters of the radio show that you see in the trailer are black women. And it's a play on the fact that a lot of times to me, in the entertainment industry, people like to use the image of black women to make money without actually hiring actual black women. I mean, we see it all the time, right? We see these images of, you know, racially ambiguous non-black women who come up because they take on certain mannerisms and you know, style ideas from black women. So there was a lot with this trailer that I think that we miss if we just focus on the racial undertones. Although, like I said, the racial undertones are there. They need to be noted, you know, but I more so just wanted to make this about some things that came to my mind that I hadn't really heard other people talk about. But anyway, I will talk to you all soon. I hope you're having a great Saturday.